Hello there. Welcome to another stream. Music's bopping. I'm ready to do some more WWE 2K23 this week. Taking a Minecraft break for a little bit. Because kind of burnt myself out a little bit working on the Dripstone Raceway. So I hopped on a couple times, but didn't really do anything important. But yeah. Let's switch to this. As you can see, I got a new layout deal that I'm trying out. I think I like it so far. I think I tried this before and did not like it, but we're gonna give it a go here. But you can see me, and there's a chat box next door right here. It's a free layout, so I actually have 0 life updates for this week. I got my first paycheck of the weekly paycheck era. That's it. That's all that's happened. Yeah, that's literally all. So we can just jump directly into this, which means I can turn this music off now and just get rid of that entirely, and we can just switch over to WWE 2K23. I moved my webcam to the upper left. I got my little affiliated goal down the bottom right, which maybe I'll take that off because might interfere with. No, I don't want to delete it. I want to just. There we go. Oh, okay, that works. So yeah, let me bring up the match card for this week. So we're continuing on the storyline from last week. To recap last week, do I still have my recap? I might not. I kind of forgot. We definitely had the Royal Rumble match where Ghostman Mickson won that one and became the #1 contender for the JFS championship that Nixer won over Panda. That's kind of the big storyline going on here. So we're going to see a continuation of that. However, Ace and I, who was the last guy eliminated in that match, as well as Panda, who lost in the world title match, both want to fight for the #1 contendership. So they're going to face off 1v1 tonight to see who faces Ghostman Mickson in the next show to become the #1 contender for Nixer's title. So, and speaking of Mickson, he's got a lot on his plate this week because he's in a triple threat match against the other Micksons who lost in the War Games match against Team Ace. So, yeah, there's a lot of dissension in that team. They're going to have to sort things out amongst themselves this week. And that's going to be what opens our show, is that triple threat match. We also have Red Star versus Boo for the women's title. Boo was quite dominant against Miss Red Star, but I'll tell you what, that match was match of the night last week. It was easily match of the night. Longest match on the card, too. Mr. Red Star is taking the week off, but Miss Red Star is going for that women's title. Lemons has a bone to pick with Dennis, who decided to step out of the Money in the Bank ladder match, and apparently Lemons wants to see Dennis actually compete in that match. I think it was a good strategy to save his energy for the Royal Rumble match. I mean, of course, it didn't really work out in the end, but yeah, Lemons wants to challenge him in a steel cage match where he cannot escape. Well, he can escape to win the match, but yeah, that might play against him. I don't know if he thought that through too well. And then we have a number one contenders triple threat match for the United Kingdom title. Mary versus Muck versus Tiny Stranger. Muck is kind of annoyed with Shawston being an American winning the UK title. As a matter of fact, Muck was the only UK person in that match, so he wants to go for that championship, but he has to get through Mary and Tiny. Tiny was a House of Fire in that match, if I remember correctly. So, hello, Jonathan. So yeah, that's going to be a triple threat match for the number one contendership. A couple of number one contender matches here. And then Naxer versus Shawson, a champion versus champion match as our main event. So that is going to be pretty cool. For joining JFS, we haven't really done. We used to do contests to join the server group, but it is a private whitelisted group of friends. So yeah, let's get match number one going. I'll switch back to me real quick. What did I do? Okay, just making sure I didn't mess anything up here. I need to probably do a bit of this. Okay, so we're going to start it off with a triple threat match. The Micksons facing off against each other. Oh yeah, a little bit of arena news. We had to move out of our arena due to electric bill problems. We have now moved into a warehouse, but good news, lower rent means more money to pay the electric bill. We've got, hopefully the lights stay on in this show. But we got the Micksons facing off in a triple threat match here. Ghostman Mickson, Newsman Mickson, and of course the Mickson himself. So let me just get these three set up here. I think everything else is good. Just gonna dive right into it. So yeah, the Micksons had a bit of an issue last week in the War Games match, and fell short to Team Ace. But Ghostman got a bit of revenge by eliminating Ace and I in the Royal Rumble. So he's probably kind of high and mighty right now. And the other two are not too happy. So everybody's pointing the finger at each other. And we're going to find out who's the best Mickson tonight. And we can... First one out, I think this is the Mickson.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 300 pounds, Max the Wonder Boy.
So it looks like it's the the entrance, and that's keeping the lights off. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, Mickson's leading the way. First one into the ring. We're gonna hurry through these entrances because we know who to expect. Here comes the Ghost Man.
First, from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 300 pounds, Max the Ghost.
Ghostman Mickson, Royal Rumble winner. He's probably I hope this isn't too much of a distraction for him. He did get the number one contendership for Naxer's title, but he's got a lot of people looking to take that away from him on top of this triple threat match. And of course the OG Mickson himself. Red suit, green tie. Christmas is over.
And from
but he's still here.
Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 300 pounds, the real deal, Max News.
Yep, Newsman Mickson making his way to the ring. It's a lot harder to do this sober, I've noticed. But the Micksons are in the ring. Only one of them's got their shades on. But the match has begun. Triple threat match means triple threat rules. No disqualifications. I don't think there are any rope breaks. No countouts. Ghostman staying out of this, as most of the beef is between these other two. But here he goes. Huge clothesline. Ooh. Mickson counters with a headbutt. And Ghostman counters with a headbutt. They all know each other quite well, considering they're all the same person, just from different eras. Ghostman with a bit of showboating here, showing the strength that helped him win the Royal Rumble match. Now he's going to go to the top rope while Newsman grabs some stairs. Huge splash by Ghostman. And Mickson is laid out flat like a pancake. I don't know where Newsman's taking those stairs. He's just taking it for a walk right now. Pushes him into the ring. Ooh, and he had to dive out of the way from Ghostman. Almost put himself in a bad spot, and it did. It counted against him because there goes a huge... Now Mickson takes over. Ooh, trip right into the ropes. I don't know if he meant to do that. Kind of... His throat's going to be sore after that one. Big elbow drop from the top rope. A little bit of showboating from Ghostman. I don't think he cares about winning this match because he's already got the #1 contendership. That's part of the issue between these three. Sent out of the ring, just like in the Royal Rumble, goes Mickson. Yeah, that's the issue with these three. Ghostman was able to recover from the War Games match to just win the Royal Rumble with little issue, while the other two felt the effects a lot more. They believed that he didn't do enough in that match, in that War Games match, to help them. They think he was just saving his energy for the Royal Rumble, and if he did, it paid off in spades. Newsman sends Mickson over to the ropes. What's he gonna do here? Wrapping the arm over the ropes, takes an RKO from Ghostman. And Newsman's heading out of the ring. Bear hug by Mickson. Squeezing the life out of Ghostman. I don't know how he does that because Ghostman's a ghost. A couple elbows to the head is going to break that one up. Now Newsman's taking over. Not looking too well for the Ghostman. But as you can see, these alliances aren't lasting long. These three have fallen out quite heavily over the past week. Mickson rolls out of the ring. Newsman showboating on the apron here. Showing off his designer suit, I think. Ghostman wants none of that. But it kind of backfires on him. Big shoulder tackle by Newsman. Some more showboating. Mickson's getting out of there. He's going straight to Ghostman. Again, Newsman showing off that suit. Clothesline by Ghostman. Big right. Saw Newsman coming into the ring there. And he's going to pick him up. Takes him to the turnbuckle. Drops him with the snake eyes. Gets hit by a big clothesline. That's the problem with triple threats. You gotta have some eyes on the back of your head. You never know where the other guy is and when he's gonna try to take over. Biggs. That was a counter by Ghostman, I think. A backdrop by Mickson. Doesn't seem like anybody has a particular edge in this match. Mickson is the most beat up out of the three, but every time somebody gets a little bit of momentum, the other guy shows up and interferes. Oh, first pinfall, but gets kicked out of quite quickly. Big German suplex by Newsman. Now he's going for the pin. Kick out at one. Huge punch by Newsman, but he's going to take a clothesline right out of the ring by Mickson. And he's going to show off. Probably a bad idea in this match. Big spinning power bomb by Newsman, but he's not going to be able to make a pin with Newsman right there. And plenty of stairs getting brought into this match here. Newsman's grabbing the other stairs, even though there's a set in the ring already. Ghostman with the kendo stick to the head, and again. Went for a third one, but Mickson rolled away, and Newsman takes over. Ooh, went for another throw, but Mickson breaks that up. Like I said, there are no alliances. Nobody's agreeing with anybody out of these three. It's just chaos between the three of them. Trying to throw punches, but the stairs are in the way. Their reach isn't quite long enough. Big elbow by Ghostman, and no, he's going to showboat. I thought he was going to go to the top rope, but he's going to pay for that one. Mickson's showboating. I don't know why he's taunting on the side of the ring after all he's been through. Big shoulder tackle by Ghostman as Mickson gets back in the ring. He's going to let Ghostman go for the big splash on Newsman. And Ghostman taking over. Going for a snake eyes in the turnbuckle. I think he busted Mickson open. Newsman needs to get back in the ring. He can't keep showing off his suit. When that kendo stick just broken over the chest of Mickson. Ref going for the pin, but Newsman breaks it up. Another spinning powerbomb by Ghostman. Now he's going for the pin. He has time, but it gets broken up. I know it's kicked out of. I think Ghostman was quite frustrated, but Mickson was right there to take over. And he's going up to the middle rope, trying to get Newsman up on his feet. Huge shoulder tackle from the second rope, and he's going for the pin. Ghostman busy picking up some stairs. Almost cost him. But somehow Newsman kicks out. Yeah, and Mickson is beside himself while Ghostman takes over, trying to wear down the Newsman Mickson. Huge clothesline. Now they got a battle amongst themselves to decide who gets the pinfall here. Ghostman with a huge DDT. Goes to pin Newsman. Might not be the right one of the two, but let's see. Nope, kicks out. He probably should have tried to pin Mickson instead of Newsman Mickson. Newsman has shown quite a lot of resiliency in this match so far. Now he's going to eat a DDT for his troubles. Now Mickson's going for the pin. Could this be it? Nope, kick out of two. He's not happy. He's going to stomp the elbow here. As a Newsman brings the stairs in once again. A big Alabama slam from Mickson. A little shoulder tackle by Newsman. Now they're going to go at it. And now can Mickson pick up the win on Newsman? Again, another... Yep. Newsman's too resilient. He's got to go for the other guy. Huge right by Mickson there. Another German here. He's going to go for the three Germans, I think. Nope. He's going to switch it up into the clothesline. But eats a right by Ghostman Mickson, who puts him in the bear hug. Might he tap out or even pass out from this? He's just flailing everywhere. Oh, Newsman breaks it up. Got saved by Newsman. And now Newsman's going to try to take over. Big scoop slam goes for the pin here. Mickson taunting. He could have tried to break up the pin there, but luckily Ghostman kicked out at one. We haven't seen much taunting from Ghostman, despite him kind of having the advantage over the two with that Royal Rumble win. But these other two seem to have a lot more confidence in this match with all the taunting they've been going through. A big reversal by Newsman. He's going to go for the spinning powerbomb. Will this be enough? Nope, kick out at 2. Ghostman was a little slow on trying to break that up, but luckily he didn't have to worry about it. Now he's going to go for the pin on Newsman. Will this be it? And it is! The Ghostman picks up the pinfall. I don't think this rivalry is over, but I think it's safe to say that Ghostman has made it clear that he is the better Mickson of the three. There's a reason why he's the #1 contender for the JFS Championship.
Here is your winner, Max the Ghost.
So, yeah, he's at least taken care of one issue, but he's gonna have to. He's not quite out of the woods yet, because like I said, we got a match later on tonight to face Ghostman for the #1 contendership against Naxer in a few weeks. So, next up though, we got the women's title matchup. I'm gonna set up here. So, should this be? Let's see. What kind of match should we do? I think we'll... Yeah, let's do a tables match, shall we? I did not set up the actual stipulations for most of these, but this will be a women's title match between Boo and Red Star. Let's get down there. And title match on. Does it know which title I want out of this? Yes, okay, I can select it, that's right. Cool. So yeah, Red Star versus Boo for the women's title in a tables match. And then after that, we're going to have Panda and Ace and I to see who faces Ghostman Mickson for the #1 contendership. And I just transitioned back to myself. Cool. There we go. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it looks like it's the entrances that make everything dark. So I'll have to tweak that for everybody. But here comes Boo.
The following contest is a tables match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making our way to the ring from Australia, Boo the Boss.
Boo was pivotal in their matchup, teaming up with the Marion Gamer to defeat the Red Stars last week. She was quite dominant in that match, but the Red Stars were quite resilient in that one and held on a lot longer than you might have expected. And now, Red Star is going to challenge her one-on-one for the JFS Women's title.
From New York, Redhead J.
For some reason, she moved to the Big Apple. I think I forgot to put the proper city for Red Star in that one, but she's probably, just visiting. I don't know why she's there. I don't have an excuse, but it is for the JFS Women's Championship. One of these two is going to walk away with the title, and all they got to do is put their opponent through the table to win this match. And Boo's going to pick up right where she left off last week. The big drop to the knee. Like I said, Boo was quite dominant last week, and now she's just showing off. She knows how easy it was last week to beat Red Star. But Red Star's been training over the past week, trying to improve herself. All she needs is one slip up from Boo to take over here. But right now, it's just all Boo. And that show of strength that she just tosses Red Star across the ring. Now she's just showing off. But this might be the advantage that Red Star needs. She can't give her an inch, though. Because as you can see, Boo just takes right back over. Big elbow to the face. And a stomp to the elbow for good measure. Oh, there we go. Red Star taking over. Let's see if she can build up some momentum here. No, she I think she was going to go for something, but got confused or something, but she's able to she's able to make up for it in the corner here. It is choking Boo in the corner. Big knees to the face. Now she's gonna head out the ring. Boo tried to escape. Oh, huge dive over the top rope. Yeah, I think she deserves a little bit of showing off for that one. As the match spills out to the outside. Now Boo's gonna take over here. Throws Red Star across the outside area. And sends her right back in the ring. Reminder, it is a tables match, so eventually someone's gonna have to put someone through the table. And that might work into Red Star's favor because you know, she might be able to steal a win here if she just gets enough momentum like she is right now. With the big clothesline. Now I think she's going to go for one of the tables. Yep. Bringing it into the ring. Yeah, Red Star doesn't have to be dominant in this match. She just needs to have one good moment. Oh, just push Boo right out of the ring. Unceremoniously dumping her over the ropes. Now she's going to set up the table right in the middle of the ring. Oh, but Boo's going to take over here. She took advantage of Red Star sliding through the bottom ropes and sends her right back in. But now Red Star's going to take over, picks her up. This could be it. Nope. Goes for a punch instead. Like I said, she doesn't have to be dominant. She just needs that one move to put her opponent through the table. She throws her into the table. This could be it. This could be all she needs. And it is. Pretty short matchup, but I think she made her point. Red Star J is our new women's champion.
Here is your winner, and new World Heavyweight Champion, Redhead J.
It's a complete 180 from last week, where Boo was kind of the dominant person throughout the match. But this week, Red Star just completely rewrites the script and takes over. Impressive stuff by Red Star. I think she took advantage of that tables match to help her pick up the win. But next, we got Panda and Ace and I facing off. So Panda was the opponent of Naxer last week for the championship. Meanwhile, Ace and I was the guy that was eliminated last in last week's match, last week's Royal Rumble match. So we're going to do Falls Count Anywhere for these two. So yeah, Panda believes he deserves a rematch. Ace and I believes he deserves a chance to be the #1 contender. He feels he didn't get a fair shot, even though he was the Iron Man of the match. So. Alright, do we get everything we want? Yes. So yeah, both of these two are going to face off for a chance to face off against Mickson, Ghostman Mickson, for a chance to become the #1 contender to Naxer's title. So it's a bit of a long road for these guys, but we'll see who comes out on top in this match. First into the ring, it's the OG.
The contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Concord, New Hampshire, weighing in at 228 pounds, the One Ace.
Yep, the OG Ace of Team Ace, making his way into the ring. Like I say, he's the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble. He believes he deserves a shot at the #1 contendership, but he has to get through Panda Leader first in order to do so. And speaking of Panda, here he is. You can see his eyes.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Phenom, Pamela Leah.
Making the best with the names provided. But yes, Panda Leader was beaten by Naxer in that matchup for the championship. He thinks he deserves a rematch. But Ghostman Mickson has moved to the front of the line, and Ace and I believes he deserves a shot as well. So he's got to get through Ace first in order to get himself back into #1 contendership. I was going to change his hometown, because he's not from New York either. I don't know what everybody's doing in New York. But the bell is rung and the match has begun. And Ace and I going for a drop kick right off the bat. He's going to take over early here. A knee to the back of the legs, to the meaty thighs of Panda. Now I don't know, he's gone crazy over there, but it's going to cost him because Panda's going to take over and throw him across the ring. Panda's got no time for taunting here. Another huge throw. And Panda's quickly taken over in this match. You would think the helmet would be a bit unfair when you face off against Ace and I, but surprisingly not. Honestly, any of the padding would probably be deemed unfair, and maybe that's why he lasted so long in the Royal Rumble match. But as you can see here, Panda doesn't care. He's just tossing Ace and I around like crazy, like he's nothing. Like those pads don't even exist. Ooh. Nice elbow drop. Hopefully that didn't hurt his elbow off the face mask, and he goes for the pin here. But Ace and I kicks out. A little early if I would suggest. Now Ace and I gets a little kick here, and he's going to try to take over, but nope, Panda's rolling out of the ring. Smart strategy for him. As Ace and I waits for him in the corner. Hops over the ropes. No, Panda takes over right back. Now he's got an armbar on him. It's kind of hard to see behind the barricade. He's showing off to the fans a little bit. That's going to cost him because Ace and I is going to take over. No, a block by Panda. We don't see too many blocks in these matches, but it doesn't seem like it was enough for him. He's going to get thrown into the post. Now Ace and I is taking over, just stomping his face into the ground. But Panda gets right back up. He's not able to take over, but he's showing his resiliency either way. Like I said, this is Falls Count Anywhere, so these guys can make a pinfall outside the ring or pretty much anywhere in the arena if they wanted to. Oh, now Panda's going to try to take over. He gets a good reversal there. Big suplex, going for that pin. Nope, just a 1 count. Huge right to the helmet. Nobody's gone for a weapon yet. There are no disqualifications in this match, so they could go for a weapon if they wanted to. Ace Knight gets right back up after a knee to the helmet. Probably didn't even feel it, but that toss didn't feel so good for him. Panda's taken over here completely. Couple big rights by Panda. He's not messing around. Another hip toss. Oh, went for a knee drop, but Ace and I rolled out of it. A big knee to the face. And he's taunting again. Huge kick. And he's trying to fight back here. He's got Panda up against the barricades. But Panda's going to take over again. Another big toss by Panda. He's going to go for a suplex into a pin. Could this be enough? Nope, kick out at 2. He didn't have him packaged up enough, but it looks like he's going to try to go for his finisher here. Let's see if it's enough. Wrenches the arm. Nope. Ace Knight works his way out of it. And he's going to deliver a few kicks to the face here. Take over once again. Huge knee in the face. Now he's going for the pin. This might be enough. And it is. It felt like Ace Knight kind of escaped with a win there after Panda couldn't put him away. And it looks like Ace Knight is going to face Ghostman Mickson for that #1 contendership next week. And Panda's going to have to figure something out here and try to reevaluate things.
Here is your winner, the One Ace.
I'm sure he's not going to be happy about fighting a guy that's decked out in pads here, in hockey gear. But that's just the way he fights. And you gotta work your way through it. And unfortunately, Panda was unable to do so. So, burning through these matches quite quickly here. We might have to do a couple bonuses. Let's see. We got a steel cage match next, which is Lemons versus Dennis. Like I said, Lemons not happy with Dennis leaving the Money in the Bank ladder match last week, and wants him to stay contained inside a steel cage this time so that he can fight properly, as he says. Dennis is in. Oops. And Lemons is in. Let me just take a bit of a water break here. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, nice pyro. And here he comes, it's Dennis himself.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from the Netherlands, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dennis Fox.
That's it from the fans. As Dennis makes his way to the ring, I think you heard that. But, yeah, The fans are not happy with how slow he's making his way to the ring. But like I said last week, he escaped into the crowd during the Money in the Bank ladder match and refused to participate. And Lemons is not happy about that. He's going to come in here and give him a piece of his mind.
And his opponent from New Zealand, weighing in at 219 pounds, the boss, Sam Shy Girl.
So here he comes, making his way to the ring, fanny pack around the waist. Who knows what kind of weapons he has stashed in there. Alright, let's go. Steel cage has been lowered. These two are ready to fight. Here we go. Dennis can't escape this one. Actually, he can. You can escape this match to win. Otherwise, you can win by pinfall or submission. And Lemons is taking over early here. Working on the feet, but Dennis takes over with a kick of his own and a huge clothesline. He's going to pick him up for a powerbomb here. Huge powerbomb. Going for the pin early, trying to put this away as soon as possible. But it's only a 1 count. There's a kick to the side of the head. Big splash by Dennis. Not going for a pin on that one, though. Lemons is going to take over now. He drops Dennis to the mat, but he's going to let him get back up here. Throwing against the ropes, ducks down. Huge knee to the stomach. He's going to go for a big suplex here. Into a leg lock. Lemons. Oh no, Dennis reverses it. He's gonna punch his way out. And Lemons drops him on the top rope. We haven't seen any use of the steel cage itself yet, thankfully. We don't want anybody to get seriously hurt, but we know it's gonna happen soon. Another big powerbomb by Dennis. He's just tossing Lemons around. I don't think he's messing around anymore. He wanted to get this match done over with early, but now I think he's going to work on picking apart Lemons here. Make him pay for putting him in this match in the first place. And now Lemons is going to take over. Drops down again. What's he going to go for here? Nope, he just lets him run by. I think he got a little dizzy on that drop down. Might have hit his head on the mat. He's going to take an elbow to the face here by Dennis. And he's going to throw him into the ropes. Drops down. Hops over. Big elbow to the face. But Lemons is right back up. He's going to toss him into a suplex. And he's just wrenching the arm. Bringing him down to the mat and a good stomp for good measure here. Neither person's tried to escape the cell yet. Lemons just tosses Dennis across the ring. He's close to the door though, so he's got to be careful there. And Dennis is going to take over with a huge right hand. Now into a bear hug. Lemons is gonna break out of it. You can tell he's already done some damage there, though. A big DDT. And a stomp for good measure there. To another huge suplex into a pin. There's a kick out at 2. Lemons is not happy about that 2 count. Huge knee to the face, though. Now he's wrenching the arm again. Just twisting it up. That's a nice elbow drop there. Oh, now I think he's going to go for the sharpshoot. Nope, he's going to put him in this surfboard and stomp his face right into the mat. Now he's going to try to escape the ring here. He's got a chance. He's trying to find his footing here. He's got to hurry because Dennis looks like he's going to get on his feet. Or maybe not. Dennis looks like he's out cold. Lemons is looking to try to escape the cell. Dennis is getting up, though. You better hurry. I think it's too little too late. There goes Lemons. He has escaped. He's just going to put both feet on the floor, and he's going to win this match. So Lemons is the one that escapes this time. Look pretty back and forth for the most part, but I feel like Lemons maybe underestimated Dennis a little bit, seeing that Dennis actually stuck around to fight and decided to get out of there quickly. So I got a feeling that this match, this rivalry, is not over anytime soon.
Here is your winner, the boss, Sam Shy Girl.
So yes, he may have picked up the win, but at what cost? Alright. We only got 2 matches left on the card, but I might throw in a third. Let me just see who we have listed here. We could go for some tag team action here. Let's go decide who the teams would be. Let's get a tag team match going. I do have a tag team title set up. Let's see. We'll do a TLC match. TLC tag match. Alright, let's see who we got. So, I feel like Dakota's definitely going to be in this, but who would be his opponent? Or his tag team partner, I should say. Dennis and Mary. No, Mary's in the next match. Mary, Muck, and Tiny cannot be in this match because they're already on the card. It's Mr. Red Star. Let's put Zalpha on here. Versus... let's put Asus on there. And we'll get Weather as the other opponent. Yeah. And this will be for the tag team titles. Interesting tag teams here between these two. It's kind of a little bit thrown together, but I think we can appreciate an extra match thrown in here. Take this opportunity to take a drink. Alright, here we go. So this is a TLC tag team match. You do have to win the match, you do have to climb the ladder and grab the belts, or it might be a briefcase up there, to represent the tag titles.
Is a tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the Action Championship. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 163 pounds, Young Boy Z.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these two tag teams work together, considering that they're kind of just thrown together. So there's little to no chemistry between these two teams in this match. They're going to have to figure something out if they're going to win this title. Here comes Alpha's tag team partner here.
And from the past, weighing in at 158 pounds, Daddy D. Cody.
Dakota, House of Fire, making his way to the ring here. Despite not picking up the win in last week's match, he is nonetheless excited to be here. Another chance at some glory. Here come their opponents. First to the ring,
And
it's the man himself.
From Belgium, weighing in at 275 pounds, Ace.
It's Aces. I believe he was a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match as well. So he's looking for a turnaround this week after losing in that matchup. I gotta really work on these entrances a little bit, brighten things up. And his tag team partner.
And from Utah, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Webmaster.
And Weather was a part of... Was he part of the... I forget which match. I think it was the UK title match. Yeah, I think it was him, Shawson, Tiny, and Muckluck. He also fell short of winning one of the belts, so he's got a chance to go for the other one. Go for the tag team titles here. Like I said, the way to win the match is climb the ladder and grab the belt before anyone else can. But this time you got a tag team partner working with you, so we'll see if there's any chemistry between these two teams as the match begins. Weather's going straight for Dakota, big belly-to-belly suplex. Meanwhile, Zalfa's trying to go for Aces, but Aces is not having it. He's going to bring Zalfa right over to the ropes here. And Weather's the first one to go out of the ring and grab the ladder. Trying to make quick work of this match here. So yes, Dakota and Zalfa versus Aces and Weather. And Dakota takes over the ladder. He's going to set it up in the ring, but it gets knocked over immediately. Right on top of Zalfa here. He's got to be careful. That thing is pretty precariously placed there. Weather's picking up the ladder now. Eats a big right by Zalfa off the middle rope. And Aces throws him into the turnbuckle. Dakota's just all over the place. You can see him flying everywhere. Tosses Aces out of the ring. Oh, he's trying to go for something, but Aces was there to interfere. Meanwhile, Zalfa with a big knee to Weather in the corner. A huge kick by Zalfa into Weather in the corner. Armbar by Aces on Dakota. Zalfa coming out of the ring. He's looking for something underneath the ring here. No, he's picking up the ladder again. And Weather is going to go for the table. But Dakota's not going to have any of that. He interferes with Weather, sends it back into the ring. But he is going to look for something underneath the ring, probably looking for another ladder. No chairs yet, but this is a huge ladder that he's got here. Big suplex by Aces on the Zalfa. Weather's going up. He's going to try to steal the belts, but Dakota's coming right into the ring. He's not going to let him take this belt here. Huge right to the gut, and another. Oh, Weather's choking Dakota out. No big reversal by Dakota. He gets knocked down for his trouble, so Weather's going to go right back to grabbing at that belt. He's only got one more thing to get here, and he's got it. Weather and Aces, the tag team champions. These are quick matches compared to last week. what was that, like 5 minutes?
Here are your winners.
Very cool. They are the tag team champions, Aces and Weather. Who would have thought that those two would be the tag team? Those belts are going to look good on them. Alright. Yeah, these matches are flying by fast, I'll tell you what. We're only an hour in. So, but we do have 2 matches left. This next one is going to be a triple threat match to become the #1 contender for the UK title. Let's see if I can find... yeah, let's just do it Hell in a Cell, shall we? Okay. Match. Muck is out cold. He's gonna go for the pin on Muck. And it's gonna be enough. Tiny Stranger is gonna be the #1 contender for the UK title. He took advantage of Muckluck, who was just out cold. It was a pretty spirited match between the 3 of them. Ah, heck. I just realized I never transitioned over to the match itself. Well, you get to see me talk about it, I guess. Well,
here is your winner,
in case you need proof. There he is. He won the match. We might have to do a rematch here. You know what? We are going to do a rematch because we didn't get to see any of that. It was a very good match, but we're gonna restart it because you didn't get to see it. So we're doing this again, starting fresh. This time it is on camera, and this time Mary is taking over, from the start. Let me just catch up on the match results while this match goes on here. Back and forth between the 3 of them so far. Ooh, and I think Tiny had tried to go for an early pin, but Muck was right there to break it up, and he went for a flying Superman punch, but it missed. As Tiny was able to duck away from it. Now he's going to take over with a big elbow to the face. So yeah, the previous one we're going to say is non-canon because we never saw it. But Muck throws Mary into the corner here. Ooh, huge backbreaker by Tiny onto Muck. And Muck goes out of the ring. Oh boy, Canadian Destroyer by Tiny. Mary gets back up. Kick to the gut. He's going to go for it again. I don't think that's going to put him away, though. Not this early. He's still got to deal with Muckluck, too. Big kick to the stomach. Now Muck rolls out of the ring. He's going to get a table to bring into this match. Whoa, Tiny going for a pin. Did not work because Muck was right there. I'm almost caught up on the stuff here. Let's see. Ooh, Muck is sent out of the ring. Now it says Mary and Tiny taking over here in the corner. Mary's going up to the top rope. And he's going to try to choke Tiny out up on the turnbuckle. And Muck's just watching. He was just watching the entire thing. Now he's going to take over, trying to take advantage here. Brings him over to the other turnbuckle. Nope, drops him on the ropes instead. Now Tiny's getting himself back into the ring here. As Mary turns the tables on Muck. Gets Tiny into the turnbuckle. Mary's gonna climb himself up. He's gonna choke Tiny out again. This time Muck is kind of out on his feet, so he can't really do anything about this. But now he's back up. A big kick to the back by Muck. Now he's picking him up, going for an electric chair, I think. Nope. He turns it into an elbow to the back. Well, now he's taunting Tiny Stranger for some reason. And Tiny's gonna counter with a kick to Mary. Those two are heated rivals. Muck just connects with the back of Tiny. But yes, those two are big rivals going into this match. As Muck looks for a new weapon. He's got a steel chair this time. Oh, and he's going to try to take advantage of Mary taunting. He's going for 3 Germans. Nope, he's going to turn it into a clothesline. Tiny going for some kicks. Flipping all over Muck. He's going to pick up the chair. Muck better watch out. Oh, but he's too slow on it. Muck was able to knock it out of his hand. Muck with a punch to the gut. Now he's going to deal with Mary again. And Mary's going to roll out of the arm here. And toss Muck instead. And a huge clothesline as well. Now he's going to deal with Tiny, who was watching the whole thing. Kick to the gut by Tiny. He's going to try to go for that pin, but Muck's right there to break it up. Huge kicks by Muck. Now Mary's going to steal him away here. Throws him into the ropes. Ducks under. A huge knee to Muck. Tiny's getting back to his feet outside the ring, but now Muck's taking over. This is very back and forth between the 3 of them. Oh, right onto the chair. Head first. But he can't capitalize because Tiny's right there. Code breaker by Tiny. I think Tiny wanted the chair, but he couldn't get past Mary. Oh, and Mary kicks him right in the face. Now Mary's going to try to take over. Muck goes right up and over and out of the ring. Mary's going to go for a snake eyes in the corner. Nick connects. Muck, huge Superman punch to Mary. But Tiny's back up on his feet, so he's got to deal with him. None of these guys are going down easy. A swinging neck breaker by Mary there.